Hi singers, welcome back. I'm Laura and this is the weekly warm-up where I share clear, fun voice education to help you enjoy your singing even more. Now in my part of the world, it is Halloween week, and so although I know it'll be after Halloween when you watch this, I still want to take advantage of this season because at this time of year, there's a picture that I really love to show my students, and I'm going to show it to you. So over here, you will see our friend Frankenstein, and I just want you to observe his face. Every part of his face, every surface is pulled down, and you can see the corners of the mouth are pulled down, the cheeks are really droopy, the eyes are droopy, and you can imagine that inside his mouth, the palate is dropped, the upper lip is totally covering the top teeth. So if you look at this picture and you think, what kind of sound would that facial position create? It's probably something like how Frankenstein really sounds. Now, some of you might also notice that when you look at that facial position, it looks awfully familiar because I see a lot of people sing this way. So if you've been singing like that, maybe having some droopy tuning, some real fuzziness, lack of clarity, and a lack of that bright resonance, then I'm going to show you an alternative. Okay, so if you don't want to sing like Frankenstein anymore, then the alternative would be something more like this. So our friendly witch over here, you can see her jaw is dropped, so her mouth is quite open, but other than that, everything is lifted. Cheekbones are nice and high, cheeks are lifted, and really importantly, you can see her top teeth. This is really, really important, not because the teeth themselves are particularly magical, but because when our upper teeth are visible, it means that we are lifting and creating some of that vertical space in an upward direction inside the mouth. So let me show you an exercise for how to do this. So begin by looking in the mirror. You can also use your selfie mode camera if you don't have a mirror nearby, and just look for this type of face. Ah. Okay, so there are 3 elements that I want you to look for. They are really important. Number 1, you do want some vertical space. So that means the jaw will have to be a little bit open. Ah. Number 2, I pointed this out before, it's absolutely essential. Make sure that your upper teeth are visible. Now, I do not mean that you need to bare all your teeth like a mad dog. Ah. And also, you don't need to kind of pull the upper lip super high up. I just need to be able to see that you have top teeth. And if when you sing, you see more or only bottom teeth, that's a sign that you need to kind of lift upward a little bit. So not ah, but ah. See the difference? Okay, the third essential point of this ah face is that the lips must be soft. So I said, don't peel the upper lip way up. We also don't want it to be really hard and skinny. Ah, see how hard that is? So when you're in this open position with the upper teeth visible, you should be able to feel that both lips, top and bottom, are soft. The bottom one should not be pulled over the bottom teeth, and the top one should not be either duck, sort of like in a ducky position out, or skinny and hard. Okay, so that is step 1, is to make the face and just do it looking in the mirror. Ah. Now from there, you're gonna take the back of the tongue and move it up to touch the soft palate in an NG position. So I've taught this exercise before, but we're going about it in a slightly different way. You're gonna start with ah, and then angle the tongue up. Did you see what I did there? Maybe I'll bring you in terrifyingly close so you can see the angle of my tongue change. Try that. Look in the mirror, make the ah shape, and then practice changing the angle of the tongue back and forth a few times so that you go between ah and The jaw does not need to move. Ah, See that? The tip of my tongue is against the back of my bottom teeth the whole time, and just the back of the tongue is moving. Now, once you've got that in place, that's the hardest part, that all that's left to do is just sing a little bit. Okay, are you ready? We're going to first put our mouths in that ah position. Ah, teeth are visible, lips are soft, jaw is dropped. Now keep the tip of the tongue there and move the tongue up to meet the soft palate. And let's sing. Repeat after me. Try that with me. Let's try here. And one more. Now I want to point out two important things. Number one, remember we start from the open ah position, so you should not be feeling a lot of jaw opening and closing during the course of the exercise. Also, be sure that when you get to the bottom, the lowest note, that all three of those elements of that open lifted face are still in place. Teeth are still visible, jaw is still nice and dropped for open vertical space, and the lips are soft. It's really natural as we go downward in pitch to either just let everything droop down or to sort of grind the pitch down. This especially happens for altos and basses when you're trying to sort of get those low notes, rather than kind of singing with a nice bright resonance and singing really in tune with our best technique. A lot of times we tend to either just dump those notes down there or kind of shove them down by grinding. That's not going to give us our most beautiful or in tune sound. So keep everything lifted, keep singing with your best resonance. Let's do a couple more of these. So let's start here. Ready? Ah face. Move the tongue. And two more. And last one. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Have a happy Halloween if you're watching this next year and it hasn't happened yet. Otherwise, I hope it was a great holiday for you, and I hope that whatever time of year you're watching this, it was helpful for you. I hope that if you liked this video, you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can come back next Thursday and every Thursday. And if you would like some more clear, fun voice education right in your inbox, I have a free newsletter and the link is in the description box below. Please sign up. We have so much fun over there. It's totally different content than what I have here on the videos. So if you'd like to keep boosting your vocal knowledge and get a little bit of encouragement right in your email, then do sign up. In the meanwhile, thank you for practicing.